live on and are proudly recognized by those who are currently serving in its ranks and who are determined not to disgrace the reputation of the regiment. On these colors, you will see battle honors of the First World War, a long time ago and forgotten or unknown by many people alive today, but remembered here and displayed for all to see and to take thought. The battles of the Second World War are nearer in time, but they too will fade into history. But each new stand of colors carried by this regiment, as long as it exists, will record the bitter campaigns of Italy and Northwest Europe. Some of you here today took part in those actions, and there are many others who are here with us in spirit. It's quite natural to dwell on the war service of the regiment, but it would be quite wrong to dismiss its service in peace as of no account. It requires a sense of public duty and the willingness to submit to discipline when everyone else seems to be taking things easy. And it requires a sacrifice of time, which might easily be used for lazier activities. There might be some practical inducement if there existed an immediate threat to your security. Anyone can feel warlike in defense of their own homes. But the people who serve with the militia forces of Canada have no such inducement. They serve for the freedom of all mankind. In 2 world wars, in Korea, and in countless other trouble spots all over the world, Canadians have helped to keep the peace, fighting and dying thousands of miles from their own homes. The Seaforth Highlanders have played an important part in establishing this tradition of service, and judging by the discipline and spirit you have shown today, you will long continue to serve your country and the peace of the world. It is a very great honor and a pleasure for me, as Colonel-in-Chief of the Queen's Own Highlanders, Seaforths and Camerons in Scotland, on behalf of the Queen to you here today. And I wish you all every good fortune in the years ahead.
Your Royal Highness, it is my privilege on behalf of the battalion to thank you most warmly for presenting our colors today in the name of Her Majesty the Queen. We did take the opportunity of sending the following message to the Queen. On the occasion of presentation of colors by His Royal Highness the Prince Philip, we present our humble duty and reaffirm our loyalty to Your Majesty, the officer commanding in all ranks, Seaforth Hounds of Canada. We would ask you again, sir, to convey to Her Majesty our assurance that we will guard, honor, and protect our colors wherever we may serve.
Commanding Officer, Colonel Fairweather. With the response to Prince Philip, and now the royal party return to the dais for the general salute, be followed by a march past by the entire battalion.
The drummers, of course, will pick up their drums to reform the pipe and drums of the Seaforth Highlanders of Canada before they march past. Those 2 gentlemen who are moving onto the field at this moment are the microphone bearers.
And from the square, the battalion returns to its original formation. The drummers, as the two pillow bearers, I suppose you'd call those lads, move off, and the drummers move out to recover their drums.
I'm sure those two youngsters will treasure this moment forever, being that close to His Royal Highness and taking such an active and very important part in this particular ceremony.
Cougar skin-clad bass drummer, and on the left, the leopard skin. Colonel Fairweather has assumed his position of command in front of the guards. Drummers move off.
The whole stadium bathed in sunshine, and on the perimeters way out there we can see dark, menacing clouds. But the weather has remained wonderful for the Seaforths on this great and historic day. In the meantime, of course, the four guards have now formed up in line. General salute coming up.